Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Angels. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Well, Siggy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. And getting the start for the Angels, Jose Soriano. What do you have on him, Chris?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Just about to get underway. Roman Anthony digs in now. And we're off and running from Anaheim. Base hit center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Man at second.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
This one drilled right center field. That one head for the fence and gone. A two-run homer. Home run number 15 on the year. And the Red Sox jump in front. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. In a 2-0 count, a hitter is on high alert. This is what you live for, to be in the driver's seat here. He got a pitch that he could handle, and he hit that pitch really hard. Nice home run.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Homered last night, added another hit as well.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning. Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that one hammered. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Cedar Rafaela in the box now. Take strike one. Slider clips the corner.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Check out the Red Sox lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Marcelo Meyer.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
One out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. Fastball almost got him there. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Just missed. And he swings through that one. Red Sox already leading. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Swing and a ground ball. That's a base hit. Contreras headed home. Fires it to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 3-zip.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Here's the third baseman, Caleb Durbin. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Durbin went deep in his most recent game. And that's fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. He dives, but he can't make the catch. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
First and second, one out. Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Into center. Trout on his horse. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And he moves up a base. So two away with runners at the corners. Here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
And that's the third out. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. The Red Sox 4 and the Angels nothing. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back in Anaheim and getting the start for the Red Sox, Garrett Crochet. How about a scouting report on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Digging in, Nolan Shadowell.
Number 18, Nolan Shadowell.
And first offering is fouled off. Crochet, multi-time All-Star, 26 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Contreras takes it to the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at our lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Josh Lowe.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Trout in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 0-1 down. On the corner for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting third, right fielder, Joe Adele.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Joe Adele. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out, pepper in the zone, arm is loose, and firing him in there.
On a line, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And up next for Los Angeles, Zach Neto. Neto matched a homer in his last game. Just missed. Adele off of first with 2 away. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 3-1. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Jorge Soler up at the plate with a pair of home runs in the series and 4 total hits. The 0-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. The throw in. It's off the mark and he scores. They're on the board 4-1. First and second, 2 outs. Christian Moore, the next to hit for the Angels. On the ground, out to short. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 4-1. Top of the second, so stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Now it's going to be Wilyer Abreu. And that one is in for a strike.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Peraza under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
1 out man at first. And now the first baseman, Wilson Contreras. Runner on the move. Ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Rafaela in the box now, takes strike 1. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
2 on, 1 out. And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
So the call stands. Still 1 challenge left for them. Next offering is foul back. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, Billy, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. but right now it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Got him swinging for the K.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the Angels catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud.
And a big swing and a miss. In the air, out towards right center. Abreu has a beat on it. And there's one away.
Batting 8th, third baseman. Oswald.
So in now for the Angels, Oswald Peraza. 2 for 7 in the series so far. On the ground, right side. Contreras steps on the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Josh Lowe.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Josh Lowe. He was late there, strike 1.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Angels.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. There's the strike. Step off throw to first. And he's back in easily. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That was pretty nasty. Angels lead 1, and they trail it 4-1. Top half of the 3rd inning. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Out towards right center field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Around first and hustling for second to second, and he's safe.
Those plays are challenging for outfielders because of the chase to the ball. You know you have to do everything perfect just to track it down. Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch.
And next for the Red Sox, Caleb Durbin. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
1 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. So stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer.
Ball, that's just out.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
High fly ball down the left field line. Low drop step
No,
going back.
foul ball.
And that is foul. And it's second.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's the strikeout looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Narvaez, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. That's outside. And the count now 2-0. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Now
That's
one missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Anthony up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So they strand a pair. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Red Sox 4 and the Angels 1. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England.
They watching, they witnessing, got a record I break like it. Oh yeah, it's top of the league. Oh yeah, don't play with it, kid. You know what the time is, checking them.
And we're back with all eyes on a potential sweep. Keep the brooms in the closet for now, though, Singy.
Well, they say the hardest game to win is the final one, and we can see why, Boog. The desperate team tends to come out swinging, and that's what we've seen today.
This one in the air. And there's one down.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder, Joe.
Now batting Joe Adell.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Angels, the short.
And next for L.A., Zach Neto.
Neto.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the Angels, designated
So up
hitter,
next,
Jorge Soler.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Foul ball there. Crochet, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Here's the 0-2.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Ball, that's out.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the last half of the 3rd. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Two aboard, 2 outs. Here's the second baseman, Christian Moore. He's 0 for 1. And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. Angels strand a couple, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here at Angel Stadium as we go to the top of the 4th. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
The next offering misses. And now 3-1. Right through there for a strike. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. That one ripped, but foul. And that is out of play. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2 on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they lead by 4.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And next for the Red Sox, Ceddanne Rafaela, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball 1. Inside, ball 2.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Shanuel takes it in for the out. 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Trevor Story.
Nope.
Man at second. Foul ball. Got him swinging. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Now batting Jaron
For the
Duran.
Red Sox, left fielder Jaron Duran.
Off the plate, ball one.
Contreras stands at second with 2 gone.
Ball, that's inside.
That one not close. And now 3-0. And ball
That's
4,
ball
2
4.
aboard.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
And stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin. Sliced hard but foul. First and second, 2 down. Gets him to chase after that one.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Red Sox with an RBI double. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
You can see my demeanor. I'm a dreamer, high achiever. You know when we're in the place, we don't hold back, we're right in your face.
Thanks for tuning in. Sweep warning, Zingy. Sweep warning.
not so fast, though. Seeing quite the battle so far. It's always toughest to close out a series because pride kicks in on the other side. You know, these Angels, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Shoots a line drive single into right center, and the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Angels, third baseman.
So in now for the Angels, Oswald Peraza. Grounded out his first time up. That misses, and that's ball 1. Tied him up inside with that one.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
To the right side. To the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, this offense just got a major gift. Probably should have been a double play, but it all starts with a good feed to second. And right there, everything broke down on the throw. We'll see if they can capitalize on this.
First and second, no outs. Josh Lowe getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Bunting, and he pops it up. 1 down.
Up next for the Angels.
Back to the top of the order now. Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit for the Angels.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here. Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Here's
Up
Trout.
next for the Angels, center fielder Mike Trout.
Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. That's ripped into the outfield. And the inning is over. So they strand two after a base hit and an error. We're headed to the fifth. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Angels 1.
Why you talking on me trying to talk it? Feel like Lil Wayne back in 08. Feeling like every day, but it's too late. I'm finna pull up.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
Angels.
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Drew Pomeranz.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Now it's the second
Leading off for the
baseman,
Red
Marcelo
Sox.
Meyer.
Second baseman, Marcelo Meyer.
Ball one there.
You know, these Red Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
The 1-1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. That one way inside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the catcher,
Up next
Carlos
for the Red Sox,
Narvaez.
Catcher, Carlos Narvaez.
Fouled off left side. Backed off the plate that time. And a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. And they boost their lead. It's 6-1.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. Anthony wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they've still got both their challenges. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the fifth. Next offering is fouled back. One now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Two down, base is empty. And now it's going to be Wilyer Abreu. He's already homered in this game. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. To the warning track, makes the catch. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Joe Adele at the dish, top 5 in RBIs, and he's not slowing down, Singy. Basically part of the grounds crew the way he clears the bases.
Yeah, he's got that clutch gene, and apparently it comes with a very generous RBI bonus.
Out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Zach Neto. Swing and a miss, strike one.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
This one in the air, right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Angels.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Stepping in, Jorge Soler. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses inside. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Man at second. That one is absolutely belted. Rafaela giving chase. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double as a run scores.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Christian Moore, the next to hit for the Angels. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, he just went right after him there. No messing around with the off-speed stuff. Here's my fastball. If you can hit it, go for it. 3 fastballs. See you later. Definitely built your confidence out on the mound.
Darno swings through it for strike 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. Travis d'Arnaud will touch them all. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they cut into the lead. It's 6-4. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Oswald Peraza now at the plate.
that's inside.
Out to short. Story whips it to first on the run. What a play. Inning over. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far.
Now pitching for the
Ben
Angels,
Joyce gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Oh, that's good.
The 1-0. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder, Cedon Rafaela.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cedon Rafaela.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Lined into right. And that gets down for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Lowe gets under it. He's got it.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder,
Jarren Duran at the plate. You look at his ability to hit the ball with power and that high leg kick. That leg kick was actually something generated from his time as teammates with Justin Turner back in 2023. Remember, Turner throughout his career has had that big high leg kick. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Runner on the go. Pitch inside. No throw. He's in there safely. And foul ball. Man at second. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
You can't stop me. It's in the way that I walk, all in the way that I talk. Touchdown to bring it in flavor. The spice is coming in hot. Elevation, I'm on.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Giovanni Moran.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Josh Lowe getting ready to hit. 1 for 2.
Josh Lowe.
You know, these Angels, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Nice grab on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Center field. He's got it. 2 away.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Trout stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Two down, nobody on. 8-2. Red Sox leading it by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings and misses. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Angels held in check. They trail it here 6-4. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 0-1. Joyce in his 4th year, 25 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2022. Durbin started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a bouncer. To first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman Marcelo Meyer.
Now Marcelo Meyer, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Hard hit right side. Sends it to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Carlos Narvaez.
2 outs, base is empty. Carlos Narvaez digs in now. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. And that is that. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still lead it though 6-4.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Greg Weitzer. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Now it's the right fielder, Joe Adell, a former 1st-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
That's down.
2-2 now. And that's outside. Stays alive. Three and 2 now. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Zach Neto will hit next.
The shortstop, Zach Neto.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
The tying run at the plate.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 2-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Red Sox by 2. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. One out man at first. Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels. There's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Now the 0-1. That catches the corner.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back in.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Now at the plate, Christian Moore.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Adele, the runner at first with 2 gone. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Tying run at the plate. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Angels strand 1, and the score remains 6-4. Back in Anaheim, ready to begin the 8th. Roman Anthony now at the plate. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. In the air, left field, low, in position, and there's one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Wilyer Abreu, and it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Ball inside.
Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Adele takes it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman.
Here's Contreras now. That's in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball in.
Not close with that one. Ball 2. And it's fouled away. That's a little bit low. And down on strikes. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. They're up 6-4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Garrett Whitlock hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Travis d'Arnaud will come up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Peraza in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1.
Ball. Ball down.
And there's a ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And a strike. The Bo Sox up by 2 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beat. Josh Lowe, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 3. Two down, nobody on. There's a swing and a miss.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Outside.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
The 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2-2 now. And that's outside. Shotwell waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
3-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Back to the top of the order, Nolan Shotwell, the next to hit. The 1-0. And a foul ball. High fly ball out towards left field. Into the dive, and he got it. What a play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
You gotta believe in the dream. Believe.
Now pitching for the
We're back.
Angels,
It's the top of the
number
ninth, and there's a new
39.
pitcher on the mound,
Kirby
Kirby Yates. He comes on for the 35th time this year. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. In there at the knees. 0-1. Rafaela wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. And that one was indeed a strike. That knocks them down to one challenge left. The 1-1. On the ground to third, but that rolls foul. Swings through it for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder Jarren Duran.
2 down, bases empty. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And the strike call will stand. So they're now out of challenges. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Angels 4. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Aroldis Chapman.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Here's Mike Trout.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Rafaela settles under it, and there's one down. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell. Swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Good eye in that spot.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Next offering way off the plate. The Red Sox trying to close out a 2-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Angels with only 1 out left. And next for the Angels, Zach Neto. Chapman looking for save number 30 this season. And it's even up.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pump it.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Over to first. And what a play. Ball game.
This team is not going to be happy with the result of the first 2 games, but you got to put that behind you. You grab a W on getaway day. It certainly helps the mood at the clubhouse.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.